Wayzata and Benilde St. Margaret's are two of the strongest teams that will compete in the loaded Section AA tournament. The Trojans and Red Knights met up in Plymouth. It is tied at 1 until Benilde's Olivia Haig carries it up the left side and buries a shot to give the Red Knights a 2-1 lead in the first. It's all Wayzata from there, though. Benilde turns it over. Emily Wisniewski's shot is tipped in by Gretchen Bratton, and the game is even at 2-all. Addie Hackley will fire from the point. It's knocked down, and Sloan Matthews sweeps the backhander in as Wayzata takes the lead for good at 3-2. Second period, and another great deflection as Matthew tips the Wisniewski shot in. The Trojans take a 4-2 lead. Even their near misses are entertaining in this game. Wisniewski beats the goalie, but it rings off the post and caroms back to Wisniewski for a second try, but she's stopped again, and it stays 5-2. It's a theme of the night with another tip-in goal as Sophie Urban does the honors this time. Wayzata skates to an impressive 7-2 win over Benilde St. Margaret's. And that will do it for sports.
Good afternoon, hockey fans, and welcome to the Plymouth Ice Center as girls hockey is on CCX Sports today with the Hopkins Park Royals visiting the Wayzata Trojans. On the other side, Stephanie Garvis trying to be her best in her senior season. Good goals against average and north of 90 on the save percentage.
Well, she's been the rock. She's carried them through. She's going to get a start on senior day.
The seniors win the opening draw, and the Trojans go right to left into the offensive end as you watch under coach Jess Scott. And here, a shot put on and a goal. Early score for Maddie McCollins on senior day. She makes it 1-0, Wayzata. Nearly taken away. Now we've got a whistle, or excuse me, an arm in the air. Delayed penalty. The goaltender out for Wayzata. They're going to go 6-on-5 as long as they can. Shot towards the net, knocked down, recollected. Wisniewski sends it forward, deflected off a defender and in. Goal, Wayzata Trojans. It's going to go to Emily Wisniewski. She was the last to touch it.
They tend not to be as strong as the older team, and they get pushed around a little bit, and you're seeing that. Oh, nice shot.
The quick wrister from Mackenzie Schindler, and the senior sneaks it in for her second of the season. The two starting defenders tonight for the Trojans each had one goal coming in, and both seniors have scored today. Wayzata extends its lead to 3-1. So we skate 5-on-5, and Johnson gets into the offensive end for Wayzata. Comes around, tries the wraparound, goal! The senior with her 10th of the season, and the Trojans now lead 4-1. Now she gets a break for two. Here, a shot up high, and the rebound, goal! On the doorstep to get the putback is Maddie McCollins, the senior, with her second of the day. In front, Matthews, who's created an opportunity going the other direction. She's got help as well. Matthews, the 2-on-1, backhands it, passes right to Osell. A goal! What a beauty of a feed as Osell, the senior, gets her 19th of the season. You could hear the bench for the Trojans erupt, hoping that senior could get a goal to add to all the other senior goals they have today. Feed forward, and this one tapped to Heyer. It's her and Laugen. Heyer gives to Laugen. Backhanded try, second attempt, goal!
Oh my gosh. Look at the bench.
You talk about celebrations like you just won the Stanley Cup. This place went nuts for Laugen, a senior getting the goal. Her first point of the season comes with 9 seconds remaining in the third. We came in talking about how it was senior day, and that continued to be the story over and over again. 7 goals today, 6 different scores, all seniors for Wayzata in a home win that they sure had a lot of fun in.
And Maple Grove girls hockey teams each have high hopes of winning titles in their respective sections this season. Those two teams met at Maple Grove Community Center Tuesday night. First period, Maple Grove's Lauren Stensley gets free and comes in alone, but Wayzata goalie Stephanie Garvis makes a nice save on Stensley, keeping the game scoreless. Second period, the Trojans' Casey Johnson with a rush up the right wing, passes back to McKenna Hartle, who shoots and scores. First goal of the season for the freshman, and it's 1-0 Wayzata. Both goalies played well in this one. Maple Grove's Lucy Morgan with one of her 28 saves in the game, stopping Maddie McCollins. No more scoring the rest of the night. as Garvis stops 22 shots. Wayzata edges Maple Grove 1-0. Wayzata opens Section 6AA play Saturday. Maple Grove is a bye in the 5AA tournament. Girls hockey section play starts this week. The Wayzata girls hockey team will have to grind its way through a loaded Section 6AA tournament to reach the state. But as Jason Malillo reports, the Trojans feel they're ready for the challenge.
By playing a very tough regular season schedule, Wayzata aims to be battle-tested when the playoffs start.
It's really huge because those top teams are what we're going to face all the way through the rest of the season now. So the way we feel prepared for that, and we know how the teams play and what we're expecting, it helps us a lot, and I think it sets us apart from some other teams heading into sections and going on forward.
The Trojans have progressed well this season, and they're pretty deep. 9 players have at least 15 points. Wayzata's top 2 scorers are sophomore Gretchen Branton and freshman Sloan Matthews.
Sloan and Gretchen are elite players, no doubt, and we give them a lot of crap, but they're not rookies anymore. Even as a freshman and a sophomore, they're in their second year, and they're right up there at the top in our conference, of the best conference in the state. So we expect a lot from them, which when you consider they're 14 and 15 years old is pretty impressive.
In mid-January, Wayzata lost in overtime to second-ranked Edina and then lost to Eden Prairie. The girls say that 2-game skid taught them a lot.
During the Edina game, when we lost in overtime, that was definitely a gut check, and a lot of players were really emotional about that because we really thought that we could get that one. And so we didn't come into the Eden Prairie game with the best mindset, but I think that we left knowing that something needed to change. And so after that game, I would say that was a turning point for us, and our mentality really took a shift there.
Wayzata could face Edina in the section semifinals and possibly top-ranked Blake in the championship. The Bears beat the Trojans early in the season. Jason Malillo, CCX Sports.
The Trojans open the playoffs on Saturday against Osseo Park Center at Parade. The section girls hockey playoffs are underway now. Our local Class 2A teams are split between sections 5 and 6. In section 6AA, Osseo Park Center skated against Wayzata in the tournament quarterfinals. The Trojans' Manny McCollins centers the puck. Alexa Osell, her second try here, will sneak through for a goal midway through the first period to get Wayzata on the board. Just over a minute later, off a face-off win, Emily Wisniewski's one-timer tipped in by Gretchen Branton for a goal, and it's 2-0 Trojans, and that's the score after 1. Second period, Wisniewski skates in to the star zone and puts the puck on net. Osell bangs the rebound home for the Trojans to make it a 3-0 game. And then watch this next one. Branton with a great pass from along the boards right onto the tape of Osell in front to score. It's a hat trick for the senior. It's her 22nd goal of the season, and that one makes it 4-0 Wayzata. Wisniewski picks up her 3rd goal of the season here, finding the upper left corner for a goal. Trojans add 2 more in the 3rd. They win it over OPC 7-0. Among the other quarterfinal round games, Cretin-Derham Hall ended the season for Bedale St. Margaret's with a 4-3 win. Edina blanked Hopkins Park 4-0. In the semifinals Wednesday, Cretin meets top-ranked Blake at 5:30, with Wayzata playing Edina at 7:30. The section finals Friday night at Parade Ice start.
Tonight in Minneapolis, the Section 6 2A semifinals feature the 3 seed versus the 2 seed as the Wayzata Trojans take on the Edina Hornets. Season on the line for a pair of 20-win teams. 21 total for the Hornets, 20 for the Trojans, and now they face off in the section semifinal. Edina, green, gold, and white. White, navy, and gold for Wayzata. Trojans going left to right, Hornets right to left in our opening period. The puck dropped, and we are underway as Wayzata eventually takes that and dumps it in. Gretchen Branton, the sophomore, headed to Clarkson in her future, able to get it in. Now a shot, that one tips up into the rafters.
Staying out of the box, winning the one-on-one battles.
Another shot on, kind of a sneaky shot from Alexa Osell, player we featured earlier. So far, Wayzata controlling the puck in the offensive zone. Trying to work it in front of their own bench. Instead, Gretchen Branton has it. She comes on. Opportunity for a pass in front, and then it's eaten up No goal, says the officials. The puck squirted out late, possibly, or was it just the player that went into the net? 4 minutes to go in a scoreless first period. Puck collected cleanly by Hannah Chorsky. Chorsky skates the middle, hands it back, wide open down the slot, moves, goal! Cece Bolby. I thought she was going to take the quick shot, but she dangled that for a moment and then moves to the glove side to finish. And the first assist went to Hannah Chorsky, as we talked about, her 9th assist overall this year, first point in the playoffs. Shot towards the net, goal! They answer back, and the Trojans have tied it at 1.
I was just saying about 20 seconds earlier, Edina was getting a little sloppy in their zone with a turnover, and they really, Strittmatter almost got caught. Almost got caught. And then came the second turnover, and turned it around, and Strittmatter did get caught because of lazy passing by her teammates.
Back out to the blue line. Rister from there, looking for the Bolby deflection in front. Didn't happen on the shot by Vivian Jungles. Chorsky brings it in tight, takes the shot, goal! Top shelf score from the sophomore Hannah Chorsky. 35 seconds left in the period, held in by the Hornets. Now Wayzata takes it away, sends a pass forward, and they get it on the stick of Gretchen Branton. She's knocked off the puck and goes into the net, arm in the air, and we've got a penalty coming against Edina with just 22 seconds left in the period. D-to-D passes Wayzata, given some space. They'll send a puck forward to Johnson. Casey Johnson breaks the blue line across to Osell. Osell settles it down, shot and a save made. Plus the defender came in, looked like she got a pester in at the end.
Okay. Got a nice, just a slight deflection. Doesn't take much, but kept it off the net.
Puck worked off the boards. And Edina's back at it. Cece Bolby has some help, sends it across, shot, goal! What a feed and finish for the Hornets. Back to Hackley near side. She'll wrist it again. Loose in front. Still loose, and now it's covered up. Reaching out with her paw is Strittmatter. Olivia Swaim had help ahead on her right, and Roberts never got it to her. Instead, pops out to Branton. She's all alone with the tender. Branton shot. Goal! So all that time talking about Wayzata's power play. The Hornets, on the other hand, 27.5%, as Branton looking for something shorthanded as she moves into the offensive zone. And it's bounced out of there by the Trojans. Wayzata's Osell giving serious chase to this one. She chops down the puck, held in at the blue line, skating in shorthanded. The shot and a save made by Strittmatter on the Matthews attempt. Get another look at the hooking that Maddie McCollins did.
That was it?
If that was all of it,
wow,
it wasn't much. Davis hands it back. Now shot from the blue line. That one hits traffic, bouncing puck, goal! The initial blast came from Mallory Uline, but I believe Katie Davis cleaning up in the crease will get credit for the Hornets' 4th goal of the night.
Yeah, well, here we go, the little things. Those blocked. How many blocks did Edina have in that last rush? 3, 4? Big things. Never let the puck get through to the goalie.
Swaim again, dumping it into the end, and that should run off the remaining clock. Fans to their feet as Wayzata gets it to neutral, but no further. The Edina Hornets are going back to the section championship. The defending state champions still alive here in 2019. They pick up their 22nd win and end the Trojan season tonight.
Wayzata, you mentioned the 9-game streak, which is now a 10-game streak, but they battled, and then we saw some of the scores over the past few years. They were 4-0, 7-0.
Yeah.
Not anymore. We had an overtime game. We had a 3-0 game. Now we had, a 2-goal game, but really it was a closer game than that.
Yes.
To be honest with you, John. And what a great effort by the Trojans. So they got nothing to, hang their heads low for. They played a pretty darn good game, and they had a shot at this thing.
It does not go Wayzata's way. They finished 20-7 this season. And that cast of strong seniors we were adoring 2 weeks ago, has their high school careers, and although, as we talked about, plenty of them moving on to college. That'll do it for us. Thanks to all of you for tuning in. For our entire CCX crew, including my broadcast partner, Dan Ficken, I'm John Hedden saying so long from Parade in Minneapolis, where the Edina Hornets advanced to the championship with a 4-2 win over Wayzata.